Oh, time for a party, hey? So this is chapter 19, and it's actually called Let's Go Party. From A Brush with Paradise by me, Lee Benson. If you're enjoying this book, do send me a message and let me know, won't you? I mean, it's nice to be wanted occasionally. If you don't like it, send me a message. But I'll still continue to the end of this book, so sorry about that. Actually, not sorry in the slightest. Chapter 19, Let's Go Party. Helicopter. Lizzie was in one of her very pleased moments. I hadn't seen too many of those for a while. Guess what? She said, as the helicopter went over. I've just come off the phone with Dennis. As luck would have it, sweetie, he is moored over here for a few days. This is a party we cannot miss. It'll blow your mind. Isn't that cool? Her puppy dog excitement had to be applauded. Yes, yes, and yes. When is it? I had to show my anticipated excitement too. Tomorrow. We are requested for sundowners. And then we shall see where it takes us. Pack light. Now go and paint. There's a good boy. You forgot to throw me a biscuit as a treat, I quipped as it fell on deaf ears. It was a chilled sort of day, which made a change, and I did as I was told. I set up my equipment on the patio and settled down to paint, as a good boy should. Woof, woof. George wandered by and sat down. She said nothing, just observed. I felt her presence behind me and tried to concentrate on the task at hand. Then after about 10 or 15 minutes, she spoke. You're a bit quiet? Just pensive, I replied. She brushed by in response aside. I've been thinking. Oh dear, I thought, this might be dangerous. She continued, that were fun on the beach. Cleared a few cobwebs, n'est-ce pas? Mais oui, mademoiselle. It was an unexpected delight. I continued to paint. So me reckon you should mash up some more and have an encore or two. I put my brush down and turned around. Wow, that's the best chat-up line ever. That's the best chat-up line I've ever had on terra firma. George raised an eyebrow, turned her head to the side and crumpled up her mouth. I don't do chat-ups. It's as the saying goes, you take what you can get, etc., etc. Oh, well, that's fine by me. Not. I gave my coy look. George appeared not amused. You're refusing this? Man, you're mad, methinks. I just think you should say please first, I roared with laughter. She was right. How could I have refused such a fine female specimen? I'd have been mad to say no. It was just my sense of humour resurfacing again after a stint of hibernation. The light danced over her ebony skin tones of George's shoulders. Oh, she looked quite regal. George, why don't you sit for me? Seriously, you'd make a magnificent model. Sit? You want me to sit like? On you? Me thinks you can do what you like, boy. Sounds like fun. How about now, then? It was not exactly what I had in mind. However, one had to seize the moment. After all, you never quite knew when your time was up. George grabbed my hand and led the way. We walked upstairs and into my bedroom. She closed the door with her foot and said, What now? May I suggest you lie on the bed on your front, if you don't mind? Head up, supported on your arms. Dressed or naked? She looked right into my eyes. Let's do dressed first and see how it goes, okay? I knew what would happen. But at that moment, an air of professionalism was required. Who was I kidding? George was a magnetic, irresistible, hot woman. She was fully aware of her desires and as she claimed, exactly what she craved with an unrelating precision when it suited her. I grabbed a large pad and began scribbling away on it with some charcoal. You're really being serious then? You make me wait. Not sure me hold out for long. Well, that figured. George smouldered on the bed. It made for a dynamic composition, and I managed to finish one sketch and start another when she stood up and pulled me onto the bed. George, how could you? I said in a non-convinced manner. Let me show you. And after she peeled off her clothes, she did. After she redressed, George checked over the sketches. The real thing much better, no? Most certainly, yes, I replied. I do think I've caught the magic in you, though. George nodded as she walked out the bedroom. She turned to me. Me tell you to take care proper. You listen up to me. Go on. I'm stopping there for part 2.